Hi, welcome to Learning Monkey. I'm Vikram. In this class, we'll try to understand CSS width and height properties. So, what are these properties and what is the use of these properties? We will try to understand. Width and height are essential properties for controlling element dimensions. So, the dimensions of an element can be controlled by using these two properties. The properties are width and height. So what we'll do is we'll try to understand this concept by using an example. Let's go on to our Visual Studio Code. Here is our example. So in this example, I've taken two elements, and one is div element, and below that is a paragraph element, and within this paragraph element we are having a bold element. Now by using these elements, we will try to understand. We will first style these elements. So first we will consider the div element and we'll try to understand the div element. So in this div element, we are having a width of 100 pixels, means that entire division width, the dimension of that div should be 100 pixels. So that is what we are defining. So the property width, by using this property, we are stating, we are controlling the width of the division. So, and what is the width? It is 100 pixels. And for understanding, what I have done is to understand the limit of the width, what I have done is I have given a border. So the border is, let's take it as, 2 pixels. So this is the border and it is a solid red color. Now what we will do is, we'll just check the output and we'll see how it will get displayed. So the width is 100 pixels and the border. Let's see the output. So here is our output. So this is a division of width 100 pixels. See here, a division of width 100 pixels, and this is the reason why I have taken this border is so that we can know where the limit of 100 pixels is. So this is the limit for 100 pixels. So we are controlling the dimensions. We are controlling the dimensions of an element. So that is very important point to understand. Now what we will see the example for this paragraph also. So we have taken another div. See, another paragraph. So the other part of our HTML page is this paragraph, and this paragraph is consisting of a bold element, and within this bold element, so this is bold element. So this is a bold element, and let's see the output. So let's see the stylings. So this bold element is having a width of 30 pixels and height of 40 pixels. Even though the bold element is having a width of 30 pixels and 40 pixels, but the text is not getting controlled. See the dimensions. So for example, let's see the output. So that so this is the width is 100 pixels and the width of this particular bold element is 30 pixels, means it should be very small in comparison with this div, right? 100 pixels and 30 pixels. 30 pixels should be very small. But we were not able to control the height and width. Why? Because inline elements cannot be controlled by using width and height. Inline element, bold is an inline element. Inline elements cannot be controlled by using width and height. But there is an exception. So what is that exception? For example, if you take image. So in our HTML course, we have seen that images are provided with width and height. So you can give any one of the properties so that aspect ratio will get maintained. So if you give width of an image, the width of the original image will get shrunk down. If it is shrinking down, if it is less than the original image, it is getting shrinking down, right? So that is possible for image, and image is an inline element. So it is happening, the width and height are controlling the inline elements like images. Why it is that happening? Because they are replaced elements. There are some elements like image, video, audio, canva, iframe, object. So these are some of the objects, these are some of the elements, inline elements upon which the width and height will work. Why? Because they are replaced elements. Means image, src, some link will be there. Means this particular element will be replaced later with the concerned image. Are you able to get this? It is getting replaced. So the browsers will allow inline elements get controlled by width and height to those replaced elements. Video is also a replaced element. Audio is also a replaced element. Videos and audios, the elements videos and audio will get replaced by an external source, right? As the browser does not know the size, width and height of that particular external source, we can control. So that is the reason why for some elements there is an exception. For some inline elements there is an exception of this width and height. And this level of understanding is very important, because if you want to be a professional developer, this level of understanding is very important. There is an exception on some of the elements of inline elements like image, video, iframe, object and Canva. So these are the elements upon which the width and height will work. But what about bold? On bold, italic and span, on these elements the width and height will not work, because they are in line with the existing content. So for example, if you take this content is in line with the paragraph. For example, if you cut down that element, means after 30 pixels, if it comes down, it will not become a paragraph, right? Are you able to understand this? So this is a paragraph which is inline, and within that paragraph there is a content, specific content. We are making it as bold, in line with the paragraph. So that is the reason why the width and height properties will not work for some of the inline elements. Okay, and let's go on to our example. We'll see another concept also within this width and height. For example, what I will do is I will give the height for this div. Let's see that. So what I'll do is I'll make it as 40 pixels. So if the height of I have mentioned the height of this div as 40 pixels. Let's see the output. So how it will behave. See here. If you give the height of the div as 40 pixels, the content of this division is getting overflown. See here, the content is not getting hidden. Try to understand this concept. The content is not getting hidden, but can become large. So this content is overflown. Okay, why? Because the browsers will prefer content rather than hiding them. So they will just show the content rather than hiding them, even though they are getting overlapped with other content, but the browsers will always show the content. The overflown content will be shown. It will not get hidden. It is the default behavior of the browser. The default behavior of the browser is to show all the overflow content. So try to understand this concept. So that is the reason why if you give a height to an element which is going to change dynamically, where there is a possibility of overflowing, in such cases the content will get overflown. But is there any way to control this overflowing content? Yes, there is a way. So there is a property called overflow, and about this property we will try to understand this property in our next video. Hope you got the clarity on this concept. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel and press bell icon for the latest updates. If you have any doubts regarding this concept, please post your doubt in the comment section below. If you feel that this video is helpful to you, please give us a like and please share this video with your friends so that they will also get benefited. Thanks for watching.